Pay close attention. This isn't something you see every day.
Alright, welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk about the G.I. Joe Classified Series retro card Conrad S. Hauser, aka codename Duke. Now, I've been waiting for this guy for a while, and I had him pre-ordered on BBTS. I canceled him because I was able to find him out in Target, so I was able to find him out in the wild. So if you guys are looking for this guy, you can find him in Target. He was the only one left on the shelf when I found him, so I actually got lucky. But anyway, here he is. I already have him out of the box. I do have his card here, and there's the artwork. And then, of course, we have the bio on the back. Yeah, because I'm not going to display this guy in the card because I want him out to go with my collection. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna this will appear again in this video because I have a couple things I want to talk about with that. But anyway, here he is in all his glory, and yeah, so let's take a look at this guy. So taking a look at the face sculpt, I mean, it's a lot different than the first Duke that came out. He doesn't have the scar on his face. Now I know the original Duke from back in the day had a scar, and I'm talking about the 12-inch G.I. Joe figures, not the 3.0 or 3 3¾ scale. I'm sorry. Figures. But anyway, here he is, just like he was in the cartoon, and that's a stoic face right there. That's a handsome man. Yes, it is. I do like the fact that they put his airborne wings on here, which is fabulous. Then he has his bandolier with his grenade and his pouches. I don't remember him having this on in the cartoon, so if he did have this on in the cartoon, I'm gonna have to go back and check. But if anybody knows, please leave it in the comments down below. And then we have the American flag on his shoulder, which is actually facing the right way. Because, you know, if you're marching in the battle and the flag is waving, it's not going to, sorry about that blurring. It's not going to go the other way. It's going to go this way. Now, if you're retreating, it's going the other way. And then that's what I mean by the card art. Because on the card art, if you look at his shoulder there, the flag is actually going the wrong direction. So it's like he's retreating. Anywho, that's just neither here nor there. That's just a little thing I happen to notice. Here's his belt with the pouches all the way across the back. He has pockets on the back of his pants. His side holster, very nicely done all the way down to the boots. And then his sheath for his knife. And yeah, I mean, this guy is just classic. No watch on the wrist, which is great. And then you have his forearms and then his trigger fingers. Now, this guy comes with a few accessories. He doesn't come with a whole lot of stuff. And that's fine, but he does come with a few things. It's just not crazy amount of accessories. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. But anyway, let's get in and take a look at Duke's accessories. Starting off, Duke comes with a set of fists. Duke comes with his little dagger. Next, he comes with the same little machine gun that Stalker came with. Next, he has his binoculars, and that's pretty cool. Just cast in a little black plastic, but otherwise, it comes with his binoculars. Next, we have Duke's sidearm, and it's nice. Just cast it all in black. Has some detail on there, but nicely done. We have the infamous black stand with the G.I. Joe star on it. Next, we have Duke's helmet. Always safety first, as you have the visor, which does move. So you can raise it up and bring it down. Nice little addition. And then we have his famous rifle from the cartoon, his laser rifle. And I like the way they did this. And it is all casted in green except for the buttstock. The buttstock's in a black color or gray color, whatever you want to say. But I do like the way they did this. Nice little detail. It has a port for blast effects in the front. I'm glad they included this with him because this is what we need to have with these figures are these retro weapons. So yeah, Hasbro, great job. All right, so next I want to talk about the backpack here. And of course you have the shovel and there's writing on that. I don't know if it's coming through for you guys, but it says G.I. Joe, a real American hero. Wherever there's trouble over land and sea and air, G.I. Joe is there. That's what it says on that shovel. So if you want to pause it and take a better read because my hands are shaking, by all means do so. And I do like the way that they did this backpack along with his shovel here. I do like the fact that they colored in the tops of the cantinas there. They didn't just make it all one color, which they could have done. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they didn't do the buckles and this, that, and the other, but that's actually, all this makes it pop and looks a lot better than what they normally do. All right, so now that we've taken a look at Duke and all of his accessories, I just want to say here he is. He's got his backpack, he's got his sidearm, and he has his rifle. I didn't put the helmet or the binoculars around his neck, and of course, you know, you have his fist, the stand, and then his other gun. Now let's get this stuff out of the way because I just wanted to show that off with him. Look, this is all well and great and grand, and he is awesome. But there's one thing I want to talk about, and that is the fact that when looking at Duke's eyes, right? If I can get this thing to focus here. When looking at Duke's eyes, hold on, it's going to flip. Come on, get in there. No, I don't want to do it. Oh, can't get the focus in on his head. But if you look at his eyes, they have made his eyes, come on, man. They've made his eyes as blue as can be. There we go. Sorry about that. Look at those eyes. They are as blue as can be on this figure. They are very nice. I apologize for all the blurriness. That was just a whole lot of mess up. But there's also one other thing too. This guy here, yeah, he looks like the dude from Fortnite a little bit. You know, I'm not knocking the figure. I just think it's funny. I mean, yeah, he looks as well as you're going to get him to look like the cartoon version of Duke. But he also reminds me of the Fortnite guy, and you know, from Fortnite. And yeah, so that is that's just a funny thing. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but don't go screaming at me in the comments and stuff like that, because I'm not knocking Hasbro. I think they did a beautiful job. But anyways, before we end this review, let's take a look at some comparisons that I have out. And of course, we have Quick Kick here, standing next to Duke. And then of course, the other one that I have out, because I have everybody put away, I have the Range Viper. And that's how you can see how he compares to these guys. Now, overall, did they do a wonderful job with this Retro Duke? Absolutely. My Scarlet's on the way. I can't wait for her to come, because now I have the Retro Duke. I have the Retro Scarlet. The only other Retro one I want is Cobra Commander. So I wish they would just hurry up and get that guy out so we can have him. Because I know the Retro Cobra Commander came with the Cobra Hiss. I just didn't feel like paying $600 to get a Cobra Commander. That's just my opinion. For everybody else who did, hey man, thumbs up. Kudos to you. I mean, that figure is just absolutely beautiful. I've seen some reviews on the Cobra Hiss, and that thing is absolutely gorgeous as well. Me, my favorite vehicle is always the Dragonfly. So yes, I did order that, and I can't wait for that to come with Wild Bill, who is one of my favorite characters as well. But anyway, guys, Duke, fabulous. Get him, pick him up if that's what you want to do. He is just, they did a fabulous job with him. I still got to see if this bandolier's on him. If it's not, I'm probably going to pose him without that on there, or put him on my shelf without him on there, because you can take it off. And that's cool. You can have him with it or without it. It's just another accessory, and that's cool that Hasbro put that in there. And I praise Hasbro for doing a fabulous job with these figures. Absolutely. Everything's pinless. Yes, even with the retro, with the pins, they're still good-looking figures. They're getting their QC stuff in order, and everything is great. So guys, this is my review on the G.I. Joe Classified Retro Card Duke. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, share, and as always, leave a comment down below. Please hit that notification bell so you never miss out on anything new that we are putting up. And no matter where you are, I will always catch you all on the flippity flip.